Man, Wednesday sure was shitty, wasn't it? It's time for Thursday. Thursday's gonna be a lot better. Yesterday was a shocking turn of events. I wonder if Mitsuru will be alright. What's going to happen to us all now? I can hear people talking.
Excuse me.
Did you hear?
Well, actually.
Student Council's president's father died from an illness, right? Can't even imagine what it's like to lose a parent. Yeah. What? Some sort of metal poisoning illness? From a bullet being in him? Yeah, I think I'll help my mom with some chores when I get home. First bell is rung. Alright, well. Yeah, he died of the same illness as Shinji. That's right. Oh, another cutscene here. The message from Sonata. I want to touch base with everyone on where we're at. To the lounge as soon as you get back.
Looks like they cleared out the chairman's room.
Well, no surprise there.
Ike's isn't here either.
Just can't believe all this. It's in the papers, too. Kirijo Group CEO dies suddenly. They're blaming it on an illness, though.
Yeah, it's never the truth.
Nope.
Kirijo-senpai's not here, huh?
She's an only child, so there's a lot to be settled. Like the funeral and the family business. She'll probably have her hands full for at least a week.
That sounds rough. I hope she'll be okay.
So, what are we supposed to do now? What'll happen to Chidori?
No word yet. They're probably too busy to be thinking about that. In fact, the entire Kirijo group must be in a state of panic.
I hope Ike's is okay.
Yeah.
Man. I want to hear what they have to say, but they haven't made a peep. Am I supposed to just wait for them to get their act together?
Mitsuru's meeting with the company execs. Might explain the delay.
Yeah, but still, what are we going to do? We have no idea how to get rid of the Dark Hour. We don't even know who to fight now. He kept saying stuff about the fall. What would have happened if we were sacrificed?
I don't know.
So many unanswered questions.
Yeah. But standing around here isn't gonna solve anything, right?
True, but there is one thing we know. Tartarus is still around and shadows are swarming the place. We should train so we're ready for whatever we might be up against.
Right.
Alright, that's it for tonight. Try to get some rest, even if you can't sleep.
Okay.
Roger that.
Oh, right! Yukari-chan.
What's this? A disc?
There were traces of a video on the chairman's PC. A lot was deleted, but I was able to restore some of it. And, well, I think it's something you need to see.
Thanks, Fuka. I'll be sure to watch this later.
Just don't forget.
So it's just a normal DVD? Alright, let's see what's on here. Oh, there we go.
I can only hope that this recording reaches someone with a conscience.
Isn't this that video?
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should never have been conceived. That's why I had to do something to put a stop to it. However, in doing so, I released a number of shadows that are certain to torment future generations. But I didn't have a choice. If I didn't do this, it could have destroyed the entire world. Please, you need to listen very carefully. Whatever you do, it is imperative that you do not hunt the shadows that have dispersed.
This part's...
I wasn't able to do anything to stop this madness. He won't listen to a word I say. He's been seduced by the devil's temptations. Those monsters will try to reunite and become one again. If they succeed, then we're all doomed. I'll say it once more. Do not go after the shadows that were released.
This is the original video. The real one, before Akutsuki went and tampered with it. Dad was trying to put a stop to the experiment.
There's not much hope for me now. I have just one request. Whoever finds this, please give my daughter Yukari this message. I know I promised I'd be home soon, and I'm sorry to break that promise. But I want you to know, as your father, I was never happier in my life than when I was with you.
This really is my dad.
I love you, Yukari. Please, take care of yourself.
Dad? Dad? I know one thing for sure now. I was right to believe in you. I'm doing okay. It took a while, but I finally got your message.
Oh, this is where she gets her persona power up. Okay, what the hell am I looking at? What is that thing? Weird Sigilif wannabe with a red egg on the top. Resolution of Yukari's heart has awakened a new persona. It's a horned Sigilif with a mask on there, and it's... Yukari's persona Io has given rise to Isis? I didn't realize we were going to be unlocking a terrorist organization, but what do I know? Tranquility, next magic attack will deal more than double damage for all allies. Oh, that's pretty good.
I'll fight for what I believe in. That's what you would have wanted. Right, Dad?
Oh, okay. Well, now we're back to, this poor name decision. Maybe it was a name before, like, that... When was, like, the world super afraid of ISIS? Was that, like, early 2010s? Was that late 2000s? When exactly was that? And this game came out in 2006, right? The game is still going on. Apparently, it ends at the end of January. Now we're at the beginning of November right now. We're at November 5th. Okay, so it was post 9/11. So, yeah, that would have been while, like, after this game would come out. Would have definitely been the case. Ugh, I can't believe I respected that scumbag Akutsuki so much. Dude, I'm so pissed off. This would be a great time for one of those memory erasers. Never gonna trust another adult ever again. But yeah, apparently this game ends at the end of January, so we still have 3 in-game months to go. I think it's for the best if we skip going to Tartarus tonight. Not everyone is here, so I doubt anyone would want to go anyway. 100 shows to invest your time in Persona 5 Royal instead. Yeah, it's a lot better throughout the game, for sure, I'd say. Like, that game I really like. This game, it's yet to convince me on it. Other worlds with Akutsuki-san plotting. He went on about resurrection and sacrifices. He kicked the bucket before explaining the most important part. Never thought he would be such an irresponsible adult.
Listen.
As you already know, Mitsuru is a very strong person. So is the game finally getting good? It's getting more interesting, but it still seems like really typical. Like, oh no, we were actually doing the wrong thing all along because someone that we thought was an ally is like, aha, you were secretly doing the thing that furthered my evil plan all along. Like, I've seen that done so many times in so many stories at this point that it's not like it's anything new, groundbreaking. So unless it does something like genuinely interesting with it, I'm not gonna be very impressed. This is just too huge. Camera angle, not the best for that, but Koromaro looks calm. So it's not like it's breaking any new ground yet or anything. Anybody else around there? Doesn't look like. Alright, can I go out or do I have to go to bed? No, I can go out apparently. I think the only parts you liked about this game was the graphics and style, the vibes, the music, the personas, and the characters. Yeah, there's definitely a decent few things to like about this game. And when I was talking last stream about the games that I don't like, that I've played through on this channel, I was going through them all, and I mentioned how I didn't actually like playing the Super Mario RPG remake, but I never played the original. My main complaint was that it was too close to the original, that there was like lack of feedback systems and all that. And it got me thinking about this game a little bit, where it's like, I think a lot of the reason why I don't like this game is because of how much of it is similar to the original. I can acknowledge the things that are different to the original, like a lot of the gameplay enhancements, like the fact that you can control your other party members rather than just acting however they feel like acting, for example. And the changes in Tartarus compared to what I hear it was in the original version, where it's a lot better in this. So I do very much appreciate the changes, but I feel like a lot of the reason that I don't like it isn't because it's a bad remake, but because the game itself is building off of just not a super strong title throughout it. And it's like, you're not really going to be changing that unless you completely change the entire way the game is structured and the way the story is told. Like, to the point that it would become more like the Final Fantasy VII remake, where, like, I haven't played that, but I hear that the story in that is, like, pretty decently different. So, like, that is an approach that some games can take. Yeah, maybe I'll do that tonight, then. That is an approach that you can take, but it's not exactly super common. And with the constraints of the original Persona 3, only so much that can be done here with that. So, I do very much appreciate having this remake as an excuse to experience a better version of Persona 3, so I can play it while losing my mind a little bit less than I probably would have if I tried to play through the original, but it still carries a lot of what I imagine would be like the original's drawbacks. So I feel like it's kind of like I felt with Super Mario RPG, where it's like, yeah, I can clearly see lots of improvements here and stuff, and there's like a really nice coat of paint on this classic title, but just because of it needing to have that essence of the classic title, I don't know that I'm all that into it. And I mean, with Super Mario RPG, I feel like if I had just played the original, I could kind of forgive it a lot more, because it's like, okay, yeah, this is a game from back when. Who cares if it doesn't have feedback systems for like my timing and stuff like that, and feels a little bit janky for a lot of the actions. Like, who cares? It's very of the time. It's not that important. But playing the modern version and that playing out exactly the same, then it doesn't feel quite as good. So, yeah, it's not necessarily that I'd say that Persona 3 Reload itself is like a bad game / remake, but that I might just not be the biggest fan of Persona 3 in and of itself is what I've been thinking about a little bit here. Reminds you of when you tried to play Project 06? Good fan remake. It's built upon a game that's fundamentally broken and really janky. What's Project 06? I assume like a Sonic 06 fix attempt game, if I had to guess, judging by the name. Here, let's make Siegfried more powerful. Here we go. I did switch to Siegfried, right? Oh, what's going on tonight? So, yeah, I've been having those thoughts about this game recently. I mean, who knows? Like, everyone says that it's like one of those must-experience masterpieces, yada yada, just like 4 and 5. So, maybe this game will do something to really blow my socks off, but it really hasn't yet. I was kind of hoping that, like, once we got Crucified, I'd be like, whoa, now this game is getting amazing. But it still hasn't really. Like, it's done the plot twist of, oh no, we were actually furthering the villain's goal all along. But, like, so what? The game is probably building up to the interesting thing that happens as a consequence. Like, we don't really understand the consequences yet. I'm not really sure. So maybe when I actually understand the consequences of that, it'll be more interesting.
I refer to the change in your
But right now, it's... so far, it just feels like a pretty generic plot twist.
You here tonight. Going forward, there is one thing you mustn't forget.
Paper I signed at the dorm is lying before Igor. Oh yeah.
You do recognize it. I can see.
8 months ago in real life time.
Shall I remind you of your commitment?
No, I get it.
This fate of mine own free will.
Yeah, I know. I put myself through this game up to this point.
No matter which path you choose, I shall respect your decision. However, you alone must bear the responsibility for your actions, no matter what sort of end they may bring about. Please do keep that in mind. Well then, I bid you farewell.
Alright, it's Friday. Oh, it's been a while since we've been here.
Sorry about not being able to visit lately. A lot's been going on. Hey, what's wrong? So, you heard about Takai and Jin, huh? I was planning on telling you. I get that they were your friends, but we had to fight them. Huh? Is that not it?
I was right. This fear, this pain. Junpei, in 2 years, what will you be doing?
In 2 years? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Why do you ask? Oh, almost forgot to mention. I noticed you stopped. You know, hurting yourself.
Huh? Oh. I guess.
That's good. I mean, you have such beautiful hands.
Don't touch me!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
This is too painful. It used to be fun when you came to visit, but now it's different.
Huh?
It hurts inside. I can't breathe. I can't take this anymore.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? Tell me what it is.
Junpei, don't come here anymore.
Chidori. But why?
Class is ended for today. Alright, well, I mean, back into the regular day-to-day. We're back to doing this now. I was on Siegfried, right? Yeah, just making sure. Just making sure. And what are his stats at now, out of curiosity? The strength is at 59, and just compared to my other ones out of curiosity. 42, 38, 24, 39, 28, 19, 19, 34. Yeah, just my generic ones here at the end. Yeah, his strength is getting up there. But yeah, the gameplay of the original is basically just reusing Tartarus's environments. What for the answer? Story itself is what's really divisive. Yeah, that's what I've heard, is people saying that, like, the story's pretty crap.
Marvelous.
Does the power growing within you stems from the bonds you have forged and nurtured? Here may not be much, but this might gift you 2 Twilight Fragments.
Forward to it.
Yeah, how may I assist you? About
Are you
requests.
accepting a request?
Wow, a whole bunch of things now. I try Odin juice. About that request, I hear it is very difficult to obtain even 1 can of Odin juice. Even among can-drink fanatics, only a few have managed to get their hands on it. As it would be unwise to conduct a search without any leads, I advise that you first speak with an expert. This is merely a hunch, but perhaps you'll find one such person near a persimmon tree.
By all means.
So go to the school, and I don't think I've actually been at the persimmon tree. Bring me food for a furry friend.
Of course.
Don't mind like you bring me a certain food. However, it's not something that is typically consumed by humans. In fact, one of your friends seems to delight in eating it. The furry one with 4 legs. Did you know that?
By all means.
So you want me to bring you like dog food? There's cat food that I can buy in this game. Beat a greedy shadow. Create a persona with Tempest Slash. Leave the last old document. Okay. I mean, anything else?
Very well.
So I'm pretty sure I have an extra thing of cat food, but no, I guess that's not what you want here. I can register things here really quickly. But yeah, I mean, compared to other Persona games, this one is the best aesthetically. With an A aesthetically, I assume there. I mean, yeah, it is definitely really charming. I think I like the aesthetics a little bit more in P5, but this game is really charming as well. And like, the UI of these games is amazing. After playing P5 and playing this game, I do have to admit, like, the UI and charm is awesome. Like, no one quite does it like Atlus here. And that's what I've seen with Metaphor Refantasio as well. Apparently, the UI in that looks really, really good from what I've seen. Yeah, I can't explain what makes it so divisive without spoiling the ending, because the answer is completely tied to the ending. Okay. Well, I'll find out eventually then in that case. What am I doing? Tease. I should probably hang out with people at the school. I'm gonna hang out with French guy. French was no, French wasn't fortune. French was temperance. I have temperance right there. So I'm good to hang out with Frenchie. Pretty sure. Oh, that's... temperance. I keep on looking at the bottom thing, not the top thing. The top thing is where it says whether it be temperance. Yeah, I can go hang out with him. I must requests. Hey, will I come get you for club activities? Sure, I don't know. I actually left my tabs open from last time. So is that one here? There's Fortune. There's Priestess. There's Star. There's Sun. There's Fortune again. Close that one, I guess. So Temperance. Sworn I would have had a tab open for him. What are we at? 5? Oops. Go off of here, please. So we're going 5 to 6, so we'll be able to get points here. Greetings, Harmonia. I humbly request you join me in the fashion club. Like as if we can grow closer. Could probably go into the arcade every day to speedrun the game. Could probably, but like, oh, whatever. We're going 5 to 6. Sure. Oh, then off we go to the home economics room. Skills continue to flourish, but I shall not be undone.
It is hopeless.
I'll subject you guys to French instead. Suffer. No, a fraction of my suffering getting this far into the game. Apparently it doesn't matter what I say here, so like, why not take a break?
As a matter of fact,
What? That did matter. Am I reading the wrong thing? We are going 5 to 6, right? Does this page just not list that one specific one?
How can I convince him to let me stay here? Maybe if I became a samurai, I could stand up to him. Oh, maybe if we go have ourselves a sweet snack, I can come up with a plan. Will you go to Azuki High with moi?
Okay, yeah, I am looking at the right thing, because it says I get a point if I say let's do it. It just didn't include the prior one.
I have thought about this, even in my dreams.
Beating Persona 3?
If I return to my own country now, I would never forgive myself. I want to stay here, in Japan, even if I have to eat dirt.
I have your back.
Hatajikanai. It means the world knows you are here for me. Jitsuwa. Actually, I have come up with a plan. Wait, I will return to my home country. Ochiron, but of course, I will not give up just like that. Once I persuade my uncle, I will return. I will show him that this is a wonderful country. All I need to do is figure out how to explain it to him. And with you at my side, I know I will find a way. Please, I can't do it without you. Onegaishimasu.
That's a bib, trust me, I feel like we're going closer. Alright, switch back to the street manager, back onto the game. That card that I really did not want to get while I was in Tartarus, probably because it's the French card.
The day is coming to an end. We will fix this up next time. See you later.
See ya, nerd. Tartarus in bed, we went back to the dorm. No, anything but French. No, a fraction of my suffering. When you tried to do Orpheus only, you basically did that because you didn't think you have to do anything else. And just power up Orpheus a whole bunch.
I'm calling
The arcade or something.
change in Tartarus.
Yeah, I figured.
Seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open.
Figured
I thought
so.
it prudent to inform you.
Yeah.
Well,
The one
I
bond that
should
should have been
confirm.
skipped. Yeah, make it through the game a little bit faster just by specifically skipping the French social link. I said that previously blocked path is now open. I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus. Alright, well, oh, you're back. I feel like Mitsuru won't be coming back for a while. I'd like to think that she'll be okay, but I'm not so sure this time. Hi, you remember when you crucified us?
Pardon me.
I am truly sorry. Even though he took control of me, I cannot believe I did such a thing to you. Do you ever forgive me? Of course. Friends crucify friends all the time. Thank you. I will continue to do what I can to help. What are you looking at? But yeah. That's the Moon Arcana? What, for like which one to skip? Yeah, I mean, fair. Koromaru seems to be happy after eating his fill of dog food. Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get a specific item for her. What, I don't buy it from the store? I literally take Koromaru's food? It's like he thinks I'm hungry. Koromaru's giving me a meaningful stare. His eyes are full of sympathy. Alright, gourmet dog food. I think he's trying to share his dog food with me. Maybe I should accept it. Wow, okay. I don't think there'd be any, like, social links out here that I'm missing. Got laid in this game yet? Nope. Nope, just like in real life. Okay, let's go here. Food is for the hurt cat. It's not for Elizabeth. Are you sure? Sorry, I gave cat food to a hurt cat. I don't know. Arcade then maybe. Maybe I will be going over there today. I was thinking I'm not in any rush to give this to Elizabeth, but like, Let's go over this way. Hey, about this thingamabob. Here you go. So we complete a request. One moment, please, while I check. So this is the food enjoyed by your little furry friend. Oh, the label says luxury dog food. Is your friend something of a gourmet?
Oh my.
What an enticing aroma. Don't tell me they use that as an ingredient. I truly envy your friend for being able to enjoy such luxurious meals. Please take this as your reward. Bone. Okay, wait, what? I wasn't expecting there to be a new thing. A Featherman R action figure. This time would you be able to bring me a Featherman R action figure? Surely you know the catchphrase. Evil be gone. The Phoenix Ranger of love and justice is here. And allow me to clarify, I'm only asking for a Featherman R action figure. Keep it in mind, no other Featherman will do. Not for this request. Okay.
Very well.
Also, is the bone better? Oops. Whip. Yeah, looks like critical rate up high. Holy crap. Also, if I did successfully get mods working for this game, thinking about Koromaru, one of the ones that I would have probably installed, let's see here. I put them in a section here where I could easily find the links again. Was this here. Oh, it opened on that screen. Apparently, this is a mod that somebody made for this game. So, anyway. So, yeah. Apparently, that's a mod that exists. Click back onto the game here. Whoops. Be hovering over the chat source on OBS so I know for sure when it's on and off. That's not always on the screen for me to clearly see. Maybe I should go and buy some stuff here.
You'll like the new stuff we got.
Apparently I don't have any of these. Give me like 10 of those. Wow, it's gonna cost me 82k.
Which ones?
Ooh, that's another 82k.
Thanks for coming.
Ooh, whatever.
You got everything you come again.
That's probably more than I need. I think that's a good question there. Also, did I sell stuff from my most recent Tartarus visit? I don't think I did, right? I did not. All right, that'll recoup some of my expenses there.
You finished?
Yeah, I'm fine money-wise, I guess. I don't really need to grind all that much extra monies. Probably not. Just making sure I'm equipped on Siegfried. So, is it... Oh, now it's agility. I don't actually know what that does, but I don't really have anything else to do. Is this a day that I could raise academics for like 4 points? I forget. Yeah, I'll get the figure from there whenever. Doesn't have to be right now. I'm getting to that point that apparently I'm gonna need it soon because I think I can start the bond with Mitsuru only if I have maxed academics, but like sometime later in November. So like, I don't know, try to get it maxed here. How about installing the Dream mod when playing Persona 5 Royal? Which is past the point that it'd be useful. What's the Dream mod? Or the Seafood Full Course? It's been a long time since I had this. Thanks to the omega-3s in the fish, I feel like my mind is sharper than before. Like, I don't know how close I am on this or how important it is, but... Oh. Peak performance. Maxed out all social stats. I just got a Steam achievement. So I'm like right on the verge of it anyway. So maybe I should just not, because I'll get it like whenever I get plus 4 points anyway, now that I know I'm that close. So I can do that literally whenever. It replaces Kamoshida with Dream? Hold on. Whoa, I'm not gonna look forward to reading all that out properly in a hot second here. Because holy crap. This is what peak male performance looks like. All the back social stats, yep, sure does. But yeah, here. But I still need to, yeah, I gotta do that again then. I didn't think I was that close on academics. But now I know that 4 points will be enough. So just by doing like some random other thing, I'll probably get it. Or even if I don't, then I can just do one outing and then I'll get it. So like, who cares? It doesn't matter. The frame rate goes so smoothly here. It's so laggy in other areas. All right.
You are wonderful.
Okay. Do that.
By all means.
Okay.
Very well.
We're speedrunning this. This game is taking way too long. So we're speedrunning now. Ensure that I'm on my right persona. I sure am. Speedrun time. Watch this. I don't know what agility does. I assume that's like the turn order, but hell yeah. Let's go ahead and raise agility. So that might not be like super important. But look at that. Whoa, I played the racing game Real Wheel Racer. I honed my driving techniques and completed the course as fast as the lightning. As fast as lightning McQueen.